Hello, this is Kush Sharma from smoothblogging.com. Welcome back to the How to Get Traffic to Your Blog video series. And in this video, we learn how to get traffic to your blog by using a technique called search engine optimization, or more popularly known as SEO. Okay, so what is search engine optimization? Okay, it's a massive topic, it's a huge topic. There are n number of books on it, but just for this video's sake and just for our sake, I'm gonna explain it to you in a very simple way. Okay, it basically means optimizing your website or your blog to rank in such a way that it ranks high on search engines like Google. Okay, so I'll just give you an example. Suppose I really love eating chicken legs, so I suppose I want to learn how to cook chicken legs. So just like anyone, there's a good chance that I might go to Google and I might type how to cook chicken legs. Okay, so when I do that, I've done that here, and you can see that Google throws up results. Every time you type something, Google will throw up results. But how does Google determine which site to rank first, which site's article to rank second? Because there are millions of people who write articles on how to cook chicken legs. So how does Google determine which one to rank first? And obviously the ones which are ranking first, the articles which are ranking first, or the websites whose articles are ranking first, get the most amount of traffic. Okay, so search engine optimization is all about this, getting your article or your content higher on search engines. That's just one part of it. There are a lot of other things to search engine optimization, but this is the most basic way of understanding it. So basic way of understanding is that it's about getting your website higher on Google. All right, when someone searches for something that your blog is about. So in my case, my blog is about bodyweight exercises. So my focus is that when someone searches on Google about anything related to bodyweight exercises or bodyweight workout, the articles that I write on Google should rank high, so that I get this free traffic, okay, from Google. Now, how do I get to do that? So one of the ways to do that is, when you write an article, you should focus on a particular keyword. Okay, so suppose in this case, the chicken case, my keyword could have been cook chicken legs. Okay, so this is what I'm focusing on. Okay, and I write my article around this keyword, so that the whole focus is on this particular keyword, which is cook chicken legs, and I'm trying to rank high on this particular keyword. So if anyone wants to search anything on cooking chicken legs, my article should rank first. Okay, so coming back to my blog, which is about bodyweight exercises, let's just take an example. So suppose I want to write about how to do push-ups. Okay, so what I'll do is my keyword doesn't have to be one word. Okay, keyword can be a group of words. So suppose my keyword is how to do push-ups. Okay, and that's what I want to rank for. So whenever someone searches for how to do push-ups, I want to rank high on that. Okay, my article should be on the first page of Google at least. So what I do is make sure that this keyword, okay, comes in the title of your post. Okay, so I can write something like how to do push-ups. Okay, so this is very important, that this whole keyword comes in the title of your article. Okay, now another thing what I'll have to do is, since so many people must be writing about how to do push-ups, I can just vary this title a bit. So I'll keep the keyword, but I'll just add something more. And to do that, the best way to do that is just go to Google and type how to do push-ups. Okay, so now you get some other things people are searching for. So how to do push-ups easily, how to do push-ups fast, how to do push-ups easy. I want to concentrate on push-ups which are done with the right technique. So I'll probably search for something like how to do push-ups the right way. Okay, so you can see that this is being searched. Okay, how can I know that? Because Google is throwing up this suggestion. The very fact that Google is throwing up this suggestion means that there are many people searching for it, right? So I can add this. So I can just go back and I can write the right way. Now I already know that when I publish this article, I know that some people are exactly searching for what I've written in my title, and this gives me a good chance to rank highly on Google. Okay, if I were to just write the title as how to do push-ups, this is also fine, but then your competition is higher, because a lot of other people are also writing on the same title that I'm using, how to do push-ups. But when I make it how to do push-ups the right way, it's a longer title, and this gives this I have to work with lesser competition to rank high. Okay, so the main thing in this is that just make sure that you've selected a keyword and it's inside your title. Okay, now the other thing is that when you write this article, your article will have a structure, right? There's going to be an introduction, there will be a main body, and there will be a conclusion. Okay, the main body might have 2-3 paragraphs, conclusion will be 1 paragraph, introduction will be 1 paragraph. That's how a typical article is. So what you can do is, in your intro, make sure that this keyword that you're focusing on comes once. Okay, similarly, it comes once in the main body and once in conclusion. If it comes more number of times, that's fine, but at least make sure it comes once. Okay, now what this does is that it tells search engines like Google, when they crawl your article, okay, they're gonna again and again come across this keyword, how to do push-ups, or even just push-ups, right? So I should make sure at least push-ups is there in this article, so that those crawlers know that this article is about push-ups or how to do push-ups. And that's how Google ranks your article. Once it knows that you're talking about this particular keyword again and again, so this is what your article is about, so let's push it higher on the search rankings. Okay, now the flip side is that, and the most important thing to remember is to not overdo it. Okay, if you overdo it, if I were to just write an article and throw in the keyword push-ups or how to do push-ups every time, okay, it's not gonna work out. Okay, why? Because Google is smart enough to know that you're spamming. It's called keyword spamming. It's not, the keyword is not required, but you're just using it again and again to manipulate the ranking. And Google is not dumb. Google is smart enough to know that, and your article will not even rank once it finds out. So make sure you're not overdoing it. Use it a small use it lesser number of times. Okay, you don't have to overdo it. That's what you have to remember. In fact, this is one of the main reasons I'm not too keen about search engine optimization, because you never know how Google will change its algorithms, and God knows what will happen next. The best thing to do is just make sure that your keywords do come somewhere naturally. They will come naturally anyway. If you're writing a good article, if I'm writing an article about how to do push-ups the right way, it's obvious, right, that this keyword of push-ups will come, or how to do push-ups will come somewhere along the body. What I just have to remember is that it shouldn't be overdone. Okay, so you shouldn't try to manipulate things. Alright, so that's what you have to remember about search engine optimization. Now, SEO is a huge topic. There's so many things involved in it. I myself am not a big fan of SEO because I just think it's too boring. Okay, so I used to be pretty heavy on it when I started out in blogging, but nowadays I just don't focus on it too much. But it is a technique, you can't deny that. It's a technique which works if done correctly. So these are the very basic. What I just told you is the very basic way to use SEO, that you pick up a keyword and use it mildly in your article. Okay, but there are a host of other techniques which I'll probably discuss. The basic ones I'll discuss later on when I teach you about search engine optimization. But as far as getting traffic is concerned, this is the most basic way of using search engine optimization. Don't think too much about it. If you want to get into the nerdy part of SEO, there are a lot of websites which teach you these techniques on how to use SEO properly. You can probably go ahead and read those, because it does help. If you can do it the right way, it does help. It's tough to learn, but once you do know how to use it, it does help. But as far as this video is concerned, even if you just know this much, that's completely fine. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.